I don't know what it is about every CB radio, but I have to do.
One Adam 12.
It doesn't work.
Very willing 57.
It's an old Bearcat. Hey! Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Marathon Mondays with Mal. How about a 1998? How about a 1998? Let's get into it. Marathon Coach 0440. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Coach 0440, or 440, if you will. A 1998 non-slide. How about that? Let's take a look at the exterior paint. A lot of people have been commenting online about this paint job. This is a cool coach. We got a lot to show you inside. Some really neat features. But this is one of those coaches, if you're looking to get into a marathon, if you're looking to get into a Prevost, 157,000 miles, this is a fantastic coach. And it kind of looks cool if you're into that whole Miami Vice bit. Let's go take a look. All right. Had it started this morning and aired it up. I'm going to actually turn it off, John. Love playing with an old CB radio. That's the original to this dash. But look at that dash. How fun is that? It's got the large wheel that everybody knows from this era. Lots of natural light in this coach. Opened up all the shades before we went on. And this is a cool coach. It's got an upgraded LG above the head, as you can see there. But this is a cool floor plan, everybody. Keep in mind, no slides in this coach. So space utilization has always been important when engineering a Prevost chassis from this era or before with no slides. A long sofa with that dog leg on the driver's side. Two recliners. I say two because you've got one here and this guy swivels around. And then you've got the occasional table right here that's got storage. Lots of storage throughout. Another thing I like to point out, it's 22 years old and all the glassware, which doesn't even look used, is here in the curio cabinet above the galley. Very, very cool. Marathon branded specific. Oh, it's up here too, John. Look at this. That's what I'm talking about. Rocks glasses, wine glasses over here. Very, very cool. So keep in mind, 157,000 miles, a 1998 non-slide. Large galley. You're going to have everything in the galley that you have in a modern coach. Everything from a residential refrigerator. That's obviously not original, as you can see there. This sharp carousel convection microwave oven is probably not original either. It doesn't look original. Definitely not original. Okay, 2 burner tops, a good double-side sink with Insta-Hot over here. I like that. I'm a big fan of the double sink. I think some of you guys know that. Countertops look like they've been well taken care of, but we've talked about this before on Marathon Mondays. That's why Corian is such an amazing product. It can be serviced, it can be repaired, it can be polished, and this coach really looks like it's been well taken care of. Or if it had some scratches, it was probably serviced. Also, with the dinette table, it's got the lit glass inserts around the core or in the inside of the Corian. And it's a good size L shape. You can easily fit 4 people in there. Dishwasher right there. I think you can see the ceiling from this stand. There is some accent lighting on that mirrored ceiling. But the good thing about this is the colors. You know what? Let me grab something. I can't remember the name of it. I rarely do this, but I love the name of this. Desert Erosion. This cabinet color is Desert Erosion. I don't know who came up with that name, but I liked it when I saw it there on the original build sheet. All right, curio cabinet over here, over all this. This is a ton of storage, but oh, the storage was taken out. That's right. There is a washer-dryer combo in this cabinet. Actual washer-dryer combo in there. As we move into the S-curve of the coach, you're going to see the entire water closet scenario. Keep in mind, it can be completely closed off. Where John is with the camera, there's a door. You can close off that area right there to the bedroom. Where I am here, you can close off this with this door right here. Also, the water closet has a door. It can close too. Coach 440 has a lot of options for you. And as you can see, it's been very well taken care of. 157,000 miles, well maintained. This coach is ready to go and is marathon owned. So if you're interested in looking to get into a marathon, if you're looking to upgrade from a like a fiberglass RV, this would be a good first marathon for anybody out there. In the bedroom, I want to show how large this is with the good storage on the side, John. Take a look at all of this area over here with this occasional sink, so that someone can get ready here and someone can get ready out here in the actual water closet area. Large closet as you walk in. That's a full closet. I mean, I could stand up in there. I'm going to switch spots with you, John. So the bed is definitely not a king, but as you see, with no slides, you have to walk around it. Now, once you're over here, there is a nightstand that's about this big. At least from a width standpoint, it's about 2 feet long, but it also has a couple of drawers, very similar to what's on the front side of the bed in the bedroom. I've got the windows popped open, and if you don't see how those open, in a 1998 coach, take a look at this. Just like that. And to open them, you bring this bar like that, then you push it through the hole, and then you clip that in like that. Good natural light and natural cross wind or cross air going on in here in the bedroom and up in the salon. So that's I really appreciate that. Also, there's blinds. I raised all the blinds when we first came in this morning. Storage on both sides of the bed. That's nice. Now this, upgraded TV, by the way. Big time storage down here. These drawers are massive. This is a double drawer. It looks like a double drawer, but it opens to a very large single drawer here, and then there's another one below it. But I want to show you this. This is something that a lot of people want in this era. In this era, by this time, a lot of people have pulled this out. This is the clothing carousel. As you can see, this apparatus above here is designed for you to store a ton of clothing. If you're looking to go full-time in a coach, this might be a good option because you hang something on here and you can just go through all your clothing as that rotates through. Now, it doesn't take up a lot of space on your ceiling, and the reason I'm going to show you that is that this is a huge area. So Abigail brought up a point this morning that this could be almost like a whole nother seating area. This area in here is almost as large as the bed out there, and it's longer. I mean, literally, you guys know I'm about 5'11", 6 foot, and if I lay in here, there's a ton of room in here. There's a ton of room in here. I mean, there's a whole nother foot going that way. So as far as storage is concerned, this is a big area. Whether you use it for another sleeping area for kids or grandkids, or you continue to use it for the clothing storage and shoes and whatever else you want to put down on this platform, I really love seeing the fact that this carousel is still in here, still working, and how much room is truly in here. It's just amazing. All right. Enough of that. Enough of that. John, let's slowly walk back through the coach so everybody can get a good shot. If anyone has any other comments or questions, feel free. Sorry, I was banging around back there, guys. It probably gave you a little bit of noise. Yeah, combo washer dryer in here. That's very cool. And John, I'll let you go all the way back to the cockpit, and I'll stand here, and you guys can kind of see just how much room is in here. Good storage above and below. And of course, there's storage in the bays. 1998 Marathon Coach 0440, or just you can call it Coach 440 if you prefer. What a nice coach. Oh yeah, I wanted to show this. Look at this new color we have in the boutique of this polo shirt. Isn't that great? I like that gray. Anyway, I don't know if there's any comments or questions. Abigail's probably listening in. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. If you're interested in this coach, feel free to reach out to me. MALW, that's MalW, at marathoncoach.com. This would be a fantastic coach for somebody to get into. Fires right up, drives. So yeah, reach out to me and let's talk about price and let's talk about availability, because this one's not going to last long. Abigail, are there any comments or questions before we get out of here?
Yes.
Awesome. What do you got?
Our friend Jim Torrance says, could service install a new tilting, says B, in the bedroom? I don't really know. I think they
what he's referring to is the bed. Yeah, I understand what he's saying. Yes, service could install a different scenario bed. It would probably be a little evasive. With this era of coach, you might not want to do that. You might want to just walk around the bed. But yes, anything is possible. As you know, this coach was built in this building, so it definitely can be altered or reimagined in this building.
Another one from Greg O'Meara. I'm so sorry if I did not say your name correctly.
All right, Greg.
It says, ballpark, what would it cost to refigure that clothing era to a large master?
Yeah, so I understand what Greg is saying. He's basically saying that if we took out that entire back area, we could achieve a whole lot more room in there. And that's definitely possible, because you take out the doors, you take out the cabinetry, and you've got a lot of room. It all depends on how much of the engine compartment is underneath where I was sitting on top or laying on top. So it could be configured to some extent, but for the most part, just know that Marathon Engineering back in 97, 98, when this coach was built and designed, probably considered that also. And so what they try to do, as you guys well know, from an engineering standpoint, is they try to maximize the space for the customer, for the family, to enjoy the room inside the coach. So that was probably already considered. And I think one of the best things they came up with was that massive closet in the back. So good question, Greg. I really appreciate that. If you have more questions on this, reach out to me, malw at marathoncoach.com. I'm available at any time. Give me an email, and then we can talk over the phone. Other than that, I love showing you guys Coach 440. You got one more?
Yeah, there's more.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah,
let's go.
Our regular watcher, Ron DeMario.
Ronnie D.
Mal, any plans in the, I don't know why I made him sound like that. Mal, any plans in the future of you going to the Prevost headquarters in Quebec to make a video of the buses being built?
You know, that's a good question. I have been out to the Prevost facility in Quebec, and what a great tour. I was out there with a good amount of our staff. Mike LeBrosser was with us. He's our head of sales, or our national sales director. Pete Sutton, our head of marketing, he was with us. Randy and Dawn, who are sales down in Florida. Casey Hess, who's actually here at the headquarters this week, taking care of a client. He was with us on that trip. And of course, Dennis McBride, our awesome sales guy down in our Texas facility, he was with us on that trip to Quebec. It was a really good trip. We were out there for 4 days, but we weren't doing video on that trip. So I think you're absolutely, Ron, for bringing that up. I think we should touch base with Prevost, go out there with our marketing team, and do kind of a look at it from a marathon perspective, because you have to understand the Prevost chassis is built for commercial reasons all over the world. And from New York City Municipal to Los Angeles Municipal to all of these entertainer coaches throughout the United States and North America. Those coaches are all over. Marathon and the luxury RV category is such a small part of what Prevost does, but it's also a big part, it's an integral part of their business. So it would be really beneficial to go out there, see it from a marathon standpoint with the Marathon Monday crew, and get a good look at it so we can show you guys just what's going on in Quebec. And we got one more? Excellent.
Yes. Brian Zinkum, I hope you said your name right. He just wants to know if this is a certified pre-owned. And I also wondered if we could go back out. This is just for me.
Sure.
We could look at the paint one last time.
We're going to look
It's nice to get a full view.
Abigail brings a good point. We'll walk around it. We'll take a look. And Brian brings up a good point. Brian's a very experienced RVer. This is not a certified pre-owned. Because of its age, it's very difficult to certify it, because when you certify pre-own a coach, you want to bring everything back up to, you're pretty much reconditioning everything for the next owner when it's pre-owned and reconditioned, certified. Because this coach is 22 years old, it's very difficult. Can you imagine having to go through this coach and having to bring everything up so that we could put a warranty on it and stand by it? We would have to change so many different things that it would be virtually a new coach in a 24-year-old chassis. So anyway, not a certified pre-owned, but yet a well-maintained marathon coach. Let's go outside and take a look. Yeah, I like this paint too. And as you can see, it's been well-maintained. One of the things that stands out about a riveted coach for me is how the rivets responded to the paint. And I'm going to get a closer look here, and I see there's not a lot of popping. I see that the paint is still good. John, get a good close-up of this row right here. This will show you. Those rivets and that paint, 24 years later, have held quite well. Not to say this coach is not without flaws.
Someone wants to know what kind of motor this is, Mel.
It's a Detroit diesel, absolutely. So it's got the Detroit Series 60, I believe. Anyway, if you need more details, feel free to email me, but it does have the Detroit in it. Yeah. It's just a really cool coach, and it's a good value. Priced right, and if you're interested in getting into it, like I said, email me. Anyway, as we're out here on I-5, gosh, look at this trailer, John. Let's swing around and look at the trailer. Also, look at all of the coaches that are out there. And that's just a portion of Camp Marathon. It's very cool. We've got a lot of deliveries going on, not just this week, but next. So it's a good time to be here at the headquarters. Like I mentioned, our good friend Casey Hess, one of our sales guys down in Florida, is here for one of his deliveries. So, yeah, be yourself and do good things. Thank you so much for watching Marathon Mondays and supporting the show. We're coming into the summer. Kids are getting out of school. Everyone's starting to travel. If you're looking to get into a marathon, maybe Coach 440 is for you. So reach out to me and let's talk about it. Take care, everybody.